Things in Wyatt's mind. Sure, you've heard of Mario, but have you ever heard of this? So, Mario, we all know him. We've probably played at least one of his games, and you probably heard about his upcoming feature on the big screen. But what if I told you I was first introduced to the Mario franchise through, believe it or not, a fan game? In 2003, some nerd in his basement took coding from a bunch of SNES-era Mario titles to make his own Frankenstein of a Mario game. Mario Forever was available on PC via downloading, and it borrowed elements from a lot of other Mario games. For example, the graphics came from Super Mario All-Stars, and the music came from Super Mario World and Yoshi's Island. But there were also some original, composed tunes thrown in. Mario Forever included the basic power-ups like the Mushroom Flower and Star, but the creator added some new ones of his own, such as this weird turnip thing that allowed Mario to throw turnips, and an even weirder green ball that allowed Mario to jump higher. When Mario jumped with this power-up, he left behind a trail of transparent Marios for some reason. This hack, of course, ended at World 8 with Mario fighting his way through Bowser's various tanks, just like Mario 3. Once through, Mario would battle the Koopa King himself and save the princess. Once you do, it plays an interesting final cutscene that starts with all of Bowser's tanks detonating, then Mario and Princess Peach returning with all the Toads cheering Mario's name, then 9 months later a bunch of baby Marios run amok, and finally a scene of Toad observing all the debris of Bowser's tanks. I don't know. The last scene with Toad always confused me. Now, I bet you want to know, have I ever actually played Mario Forever myself? Well, sadly, no. I was so young when Mario Forever was relevant that I just watched someone else play it instead. However, Mario Forever eventually got DLC in the form of the Human Laboratory. What's different about this? Well, nothing aside from the fact that all the enemies were replaced with humanoid characters. Just what the Mario fans always wanted? My favorite Human Lab character was this guy who carries around a keyboard. But once Mario jumped on him, he'd lose it and then run around yelling, "Where's my keyboard?" No, seriously, that's actual voice acting. When I was little, I had the blatant assumption that Mario Forever was an official game made by Nintendo, because back then my little monkey brain didn't know ROM hacking existed. I did eventually find out, and looking at it now, it's super obvious that it's a fan project. However, worry not, because Mario Forever is actually still around. Somewhat. The last update, as far as I know, was like 2021. Anyway, let's see what comes into my mind next time, and I'm Wyatt signing off. Things in Wyatt's mind! Ow.